Hello, everybody. My name is Alexa, and welcome to the Mad Tea Party. I've got a couple of Reddit stories for you, so just pull up a chair and let's get into it. So, this first story is coming from the Am I the Asshole subreddit. It's titled, Am I the Asshole for Telling My Girlfriend's Sister She's Been Secretly Drinking After She Made Us Do Dry January? My girlfriend, Maya, 27 female, and I, 29 male, have been together a little over 2 years. In late December, she told me she wanted to do dry January for her mental health and because she was sick of feeling foggy. I'm not a big drinker, mostly a couple beers on weekends, so I said, sure, we can do it together, solidarity and all that. We cleared out a few bottles we had, told friends we were taking a break, and I honestly thought it would be kind of a nice reset. The first week of January, she seemed edgy, like short fuse over dumb shit. But I figured it was just habit changes. Then last Friday, she asked me to grab her coat from the hallway, and I felt the pocket clink. There were 2 little mini bottles of vodka in there. I didn't even go digging, it was right there. I asked her about it, and she got instantly defensive. Said they were old, and I was acting like her dad. Later that night, I found another one in the bathroom cabinet behind some skincare. When I confronted her again, she started crying and admitted she'd been having just a little most days, sometimes in the morning before work. She swore it wasn't a problem, just stress, and begged me not to tell anyone because she'd been humiliated. I told her I wasn't trying to shame her, but the lying and hypocrisy hurt. She literally made me cancel a friend's birthday bar night because we were doing this together. Meanwhile, she was sneaking hard liquor. Yeah, no, that's not a good. It definitely sounds like Maya might have a little bit of a problem, but I guess we'll see. The part where I might be the asshole is I called her older sister 32 female the next day. Not to tattle, but because Maya has refused therapy before, and she was also insisting she's fine while clearly not fine. Her sister is the person she listens to, and I was honestly scared this was getting bigger than a challenge. I said something like, I'm worried about her, she's been hiding vodka, and I don't know what to do. My sister thanked me and said she'd check in. Well, she did, and now Maya is furious at me. She says I betrayed her trust and that I weaponized her vulnerability and that I'm controlling. She keeps repeating it was my thing to share, and she's sleeping at her sister's place right now. Her sister texted me that Maya is downplaying it and acting like I'm overreacting, but she's also admitted she's seen Maya drink alone before and it worried her too. I feel sick because I hate that I broke a promise, but I also hate feeling like I'm supposed to keep a secret that could hurt her. Am I the asshole for looping her sister in instead of keeping it between us? Alright. So, obviously, yes, like, it is good to kind of, whenever your girlfriend or your boyfriend is talking to you or telling you and confiding in you, then you should keep that with each other. You probably shouldn't be spreading it around to your friends or like their family and stuff. However, this does sound like she might have kind of an issue with drinking. And in that situation, if she's not trying to get any help, if she seems very moody about it, it might have just been the best case scenario to talk to the sister about it. It kind of sucks because, yes, it does kind of break the trust a little bit. But at the end of the day, if this is something that she's struggling with, but also at the same time, if somebody doesn't want help, you can't really force them to have help. So if this is going to be an issue, I don't know. Let's see what the comments say. So the first one says, you're a dating alcoholic. You're dating someone who cannot stop drinking, even when she makes a giant show of it. And this is what you want? Does this relationship make you happy? You got an addict help. Good for you. She's just upset because she's embarrassed. And the next comment says, just speaking from my own experience, I am 11 months into sobriety. Congratulations. My emotional reaction when everything came to light last year were exactly what you stated. I lashed out of embarrassment and shame. It was a best because an addiction that is no longer secret helps keep you accountable. Ultimately, the GF is going to have to want to help herself. Otherwise, this will not end well and perpetuate the cycle. Hopefully she comes around, but it's extremely difficult to get through to someone like that until they're ready. Exactly. You can give somebody as much support as they need. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You can't make somebody do something that they don't really want to do. But no, I don't think you're an asshole for telling your sister. It's probably good that her family knows what's going on with her, and hopefully that once she's like kind of with her sister and everything calms down, maybe she'll be able to kind of help your girlfriend get some more help. But on to the next story. So this next story I have is coming from the Am I the Asshole subreddit. It's titled, Am I the Asshole for Telling My Wife Forget It and Going Out by Myself for my birthday instead of going to her fancy dinner reservation? Throwaway. Sorry, fix the first half. This has been an ongoing issue, and it came to head yesterday. My wife is a planner. It is extremely hard for her to just go with the flow. If we're going to do something, she needs all the details. Edit, she does have OCD. I forgot to include that. That is why she's such a planner. A while ago, she asked what I wanted to do for my birthday. I've been burned out from work, so I told her I just want to go to a chain restaurant around here on my day. Just a chill night out. I don't want to get dressed up or anything. She asked where and what time. I told her I'll just pick day of what I'm feeling. Maybe I want Olive Garden, or maybe I want to get Chinese takeout. I expressed many times I don't want to plan anything and just go with the day. Really, I just wanted to go eat what I was feeling that day. This week, she asked what time, and I told her when we both get home. So like 5 to 6 we can go out. She was frustrated I wasn't giving her an answer about where to eat, and I told her multiple times what I'm feeling that day. She asked if we needed reservations, and I told her no, multiple times. We will be a walk-in on a Wednesday to a chain restaurant. She asked if I wanted anything fancy, and I told her no, I just want a simple night. Yesterday was the issue. I wanted Olive Garden. Go home, get some breadsticks, and chill the rest of the night. I get home around 5, and my wife is all dressed up. I asked why, and she said she made reservations for the fancy sushi place in the city. She said it was a surprise, and we need to leave in about 20 minutes. Nothing has sounded so unappealing to me in my life. I told her I wanted to go to Olive Garden. We got in an argument about how she spent all this effort to get a reservation. I told her I didn't want any of this. In the end, I left to go to Olive Garden by myself. We got into another argument after I came back. So no, you're not the asshole. Look, it's your birthday. Like sometimes, while it is nice to go out and eat, and it's sweet that she wanted to plan something for your birthday and take you to like a fancy restaurant and all that kind of stuff. But if that's not what you wanted, that's not what you wanted. Because you said it yourself, you're stressed from work. You just want to have a chill day where you could just go out, grab like quick bite, like at a chain, fast food, whatever, and then just go home and relax for the night. And she should have just said, okay, no problem. If she wanted to do something a little cute, fine. Like, I don't know if there was a watch that you wanted, or like she could have got you a cute present, or honestly, she could have got you flowers. I don't think guys really get flowers that often, and you might like it. I don't know. But you could have still done something like kind of cutesy, or buy like a puzzle that you guys can do together while you're hanging out at home. Or like there were definitely multiple other options if she really wanted to plan something bigger for your birthday than just going out. But again, at the end of the day, it's your birthday. If you don't want to go to a fancy dinner, like that's fine. Like maybe that's something she would want to do for her birthday, and that's super great, but it's not really about her right now. But let's see what the comments have to say. So the first one said, not the asshole, your wife didn't spend that effort on you, she spent it on herself. She knows that. She's just mad she didn't get her way. She's 1,000% in the wrong. And then somebody replied to that and said, I see it this way too. On the upside, OP knows exactly how to handle her birthday. Edit, okay, wow, some people need to chill a bit. I was trying to say, as I already explained in other comments, the OP's wife would like a fancy dinner out in the city with reservations and sushi. Girl wants to get dressed up and have a night out. Yeah, and that's completely fine. You just maybe plan a date night some other time or for your own birthday, but if it's somebody else's, they get final say in what you're doing. So you're not the asshole. But we're on to the next one. So this story is from the Am I the Asshole subreddit. It's titled, Am I the Asshole for Not Wanting to Date a Perfect Match Because His Teeth Are Decaying? I left a long-term relationship and I'm ready to meet new people. My standards are tight and I'm in this for the long game. I know exactly what I want and how I want to love my partner, which is in a way that makes us both feel comfortable. That's good. I met this guy on Bumble and his profile seemed great. He wanted kids, a long-term relationship, and seemed to be in good health. We are on a video call and I notice he doesn't smile fully. He makes sure his lips cover his top row of teeth. I noticed a lot of yellowing and what seems to be plaque. Not my place to ask since it's been less than a week of talking. Sure, whatever, can't be that bad. Maybe he just woke up and forgot to brush his teeth. We met today for the whole day as our first date, which was at a restaurant, and I didn't think it would be as bad as it was. He's a lot skinnier and malnourished looking than his profile. He's tall and definitely underweight, which isn't a deal breaker, but the part that bothered me the most is the plaque, red inflamed gums, and the tooth decaying on the top row teeth. I could tell he wanted to kiss me, and I didn't want to kiss him back at all. I understand maybe something might have happened to allow that, and I feel bad for not wanting to date him. He's telling his friends about our date, which was great, but how do I communicate that I'm not willing to continue anything until he gets it fixed? Or should I not altogether? Am I the asshole? I mean, I have a feeling he probably already knows that it's an issue. I mean, first he looks at himself in the mirror, and also you said he doesn't really smile fully, so he might be hiding it a little bit. But you don't know why he's like what exactly happened, and I understand feeling bad, but I would honestly just tell him that you don't feel a spark and kind of move on. I think telling him the exact reason, especially like a week in, could definitely hurt his confidence, especially because you don't really know what's going on. So I just think that it's so early into this. You only went on one date. You can just be like, hey, it was great meeting you, but I don't think we can do it again. Especially because you're saying it's a perfect match, but you don't even know if that's completely true. Like, you know very limited stuff about him. It might not really work out anyways. Like, this is when you just kind of cut ties and go with it. But let's see what the comments say. They said, all you need to say is that you didn't feel a spark and move on with him. He's not a perfect match either since you found something that's a turn off. True, exactly. Like, your first weekend and there's already issues. But either way, you're not the asshole for not wanting to see him again. You know, that's just what dating's about. You're gonna meet people, sometimes you're gonna click, sometimes it's a fun date, but there's just no future. Like, it's completely fine. So don't feel bad, you're not the asshole. Hopefully he's all good. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.